Hello, and welcome back to Educator.com AP World History. In this session, we're in period 6, which is 1900 to the present. And we're going to look at European domination gives way to new forms of transregional political organization. Sounds like pretty complicated language. What we're going to, I do want to hit on this word, transregional. In the 2014 exam, this word transregional was used in one of the essays, and there were too many students who misread what that means. It means including more regions, okay? It's not within a region, it's among regions, different regions being involved, trans-regional. And we're going to really look here at decolonization. So, first of all, we're going to look at the older land-based empires collapse. And the three big empires, land empires that we in the past had looked at and said, look at how magnificent they were, the Ottoman, the Russian, and the Qing, all will dissolve. And the Russian, we're going to see a resurgence, and the Qing, we're going to see a resurgence, but the Ottoman Empire is going to stay fallen apart. The question might be, in these three, your study guide asks you to know about one of those. And my question, though, is, why did these powerful empires collapse? And this is where we bring in our thinking skills. One of the ways in which we do that is as you read about the fall of all of these, what common elements do you see? Is there something that happens happens to all of them, and you can see that this is a problem? So we're going to look for those common features and use our thinking skills. Do you have anything right now? What causes such? We redid the Roman Empire and the Persian Empire. What causes these large land-based empires to fall, to collapse? Well, again, the College Board in their course description gives us some things to look at. And they want to look at both internal and external causes. So an internal cause would be something going wrong within the empire that causes weakness. We could have a spate of very ineffective rulers. We could have internal problems where different rivals are at each other's throats, and therefore the whole cannot be maintained. External causes would be someone coming from the outside and making warfare, or perhaps that warfare is not military, it could be economic. Those kinds of things are external causes. And again, the study guide shows that you should know about these: economic hardship, political and social unrest, technological stagnation, and military defeats. It asks you as a student to know at least examples of one of those. And I want you to look at this with a little thinking skill. It seems to me that these two go together. Do you see that? If there's economic hardship, people are not going to be happy, and people will say, do something about this, and they'll cause problems to, and blame people for the troubles that they're in. So an economic hardship leads to political and social unrest. And it seems to me that these two go together. If you have technological stagnation, which means that as other places in the world the technology is increasing and you're staying the same, you're at a disadvantage. And what does that lead to? Military defeats. So it seems that those are connected to each other.